I stripped both of these out.
How?
Ow, shit.
How?
Because they're really, really seized. Well, that's back on. Yay, I have a sway bar again.
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Okay, so what we got going on here is I'm using a non-bolt rounder. It's pretty much a cool little socket extension thingy that you can get bolts off with. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you probably already know, but it's a cool handy tool to have around, and I keep it in my car. So I think I just had a breakthrough. Oh, I just lifted the car up a little bit. Oh my god, I just did it. Yes, dude! Oh, nice. Okay. Sick. Now I'm gonna put that back together. And, hell yeah, dude.
Well, now that the rear sway bar is reattached, Liam is now going to change his oil on his sexually transmitted infection. So for anybody doing an oil change on a Blobeye Subaru Technica International, this is the part number for the Purelator Boss oil filter, if you want that. And then also the drain plug is 17mm with an unknown torque spec because somebody didn't look it up.
Yes.
It also takes 5 quarts of 5W30 full synthetic motor oil.
Yes. These are the
Drink
facts. Okay. Oh yeah. Filling her up with that nice
As Liam glugs the piss out of the oil.
5W30 oil.
There you go.
Yeah, nice smooth pour.
That's what we want.
Yep. Nice new oil for the sexually transmitted infection.
There's a correction I need to make. It's 4.2 quarts, not 5. Can I get a first start? Ah, yes. Alright, so now after the Subaru, we're going back over to the 944, and we're going to take off the entire fuel injection system. So first off, you need a 19mm and I believe a 22mm fin head wrench for the fuel supply line, then a little flathead screwdriver for the fuel return line. Basically just pop those off first. And after you get these two guys disconnected, all you have to do is disconnect the vacuum lines right there and right here off of these dudes. Yes. Hopefully I do not have any vacuum leaks now.
The 80s.
The 80s. Simpler time.
When everything you could actually work on.
Yes. Well, the next step, funnily enough, is to remove this from that, but I already did that. Basically, there's just a little clip right here that you squeeze this in, and it just comes right off. And then same thing with these. You just kind of squeeze it in and they pop right off. Then after all that, basically just disconnect the plugs on the injectors. All right, well guys, in the Clark's Garage kind of list of steps of what you're supposed to do, I kind of skipped a couple. So I basically just went ahead and undid the 2 10mm bolts holding the fuel rail on. There's one that goes here and also here and here. Sorry, there's 4. I think I said 2. Then basically all you do is just kind of pull on it it's not a light pull, you have to tug on it a little bit. It pops out of there. Now what I'm also going to do is you have to take these fuel injector clips off, and I'm going to pop the injectors out so that I can get these plugs off, because I just kind of snapped one of them. I think it was this one, I think. Maybe one of these, yeah, this little clip right here. I kind of broke it by putting the flat tip screwdriver in it. So I want to get these off without breaking them. So I'm going to actually take the injector out and then unplug it, is how I'm going to do it. All right, well guys, that was honestly pretty simple. Once I got all that undone, basically you just get a little flat tip screwdriver, or a pick will be preferred. Here's little metal clips. You basically just spread them apart, because that's what's holding these clips on. They just literally slide right off. It's super simple and super easy. Now you can do it. I watched another video on another guy doing it while it was still in there, but I think it's a little bit easier to have it out and be able to move it around and kind of go where you need to with it. But yeah, you can do it my way, or you can do it the Clark's Garage way, which is when it's still in there. But anyway guys, now basically just take these little clips off right here. There's little metal clips holding those on, then they just pop right out essentially.